Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to bring yourself up off of the mat and hold yourself in a downward dog. Now it's one of the hardest ones that people struggle with because it seems quite unnatural to work against gravity, but you're actually working with gravity in order to engage your core, ignite every section of your body, and it's it's the best one really to learn how to open up and how to start separating your body from itself so that it can be free and loose. So the first thing we're going to do is come into a tabletop position. Now you want to loosen up your spine first with the cat-cow so that you're not overstretching when you come up. So the first thing, inhale, look up, and you exhale, round like a cat. And we're going to do this several times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Don't hold onto your belly too tightly. And don't force the arches as well. Just go with where your body can go. Make sure you're really pushing up though, because that's what's going to loosen. Last one. Exhale. From here, so first to learn how to get into it, to get used to having the weight of yourself in your hands and your wrist. You don't want to be causing any damage. You don't want to be causing any pain. And if it is uncomfortable, just stop, because you don't want to be doing these things and putting yourself into pain. You want to be learning how to strengthen. You have to take it at your own pace. Well, first thing, you're going to tuck your toes and just lift your knees off the floor. See how that feels for you. See if you can adjust a little and then come back down. So you see you're getting used to the motion of lifting yourself up and holding yourself. So we'll do it again. Lift up. Just hold it. And you start to feel this in your shoulders. Gravity is trying to pull you back down. Your knees are trying to go back down. And just rest it for a second. Before we go into the downward dog, come into a child's pose. And just release off that bit you've just done. That's hard. Gravity is a word I wasn't going to say, I shouldn't say. But gravity pulls you down to teach you how to work with it, and your body will respond to it. If you like, you can take a little side stretch, bringing your arm over, stretch out your back a little bit more. See how nice that feels. And the other side. I hope you're ready. We're going to go into a full downward dog now. Now this is the trickier part, but bear with me. Everybody can do this. You just got to learn where your shape is. So this time, arms and hands firm into the mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees and push up into a downward dog. Now this is where you can adjust. You can bring your feet closer or further, what's comfortable for you. Your chest is falling into the floor. And to make sure that you're getting your triangle shape, which is what we're trying to achieve with our bodies. You bend your knees, push your back and your bum upwards, and you'll find yourself straightening again. And you want to keep your core strong. And keep doing this motion to get yourself comfortable into the shape. Your arms your elbows are kind of tucked in, but it takes a little time to stretch out to get there. This is the most strengthening one I think that I've ever found, actually. Do it one more time. Well done. Now if you need to come out of it and rest, come back into child's pose and just let that rest off. Let the oxygen stop from bubbling and let it settle. Let it relax over you. But if you want to take it a bit further, really start getting into those stretches and those arches. Really start elongating your spine. Come up into your downward dog. And just start pushing one foot towards the floor, bending the other knee. And keep switching. And see you can start to feel the loosening. Oh. It's really, really good to just open up everything. Start to pull it all away from each other. And it's just this to practice. It can make you feel a little dizzy if you're breathing too hard. And there's a couple of other things actually. So when you're in that position, if you can feel all the blood rush into your head, the oxygen, then come out and let yourself breathe. These sort of positions, they put you into another way of being. So if you're like getting used to breathing whilst in that position, it can be a bit challenging at first because especially if you're not used to that kind of thing. So what you want to do is just take it easy with yourself. But downward dog is the most beneficial pose to your own health. You can hold yourself and just be used to holding yourself. The strength that you get in your arms, the stretching release you get in your back and your legs, and the separation. That's the main thing. You are all one body, but we build up to everything kind of scrunching and coming up together, and it becomes one mushy mess. And when actually our bodies just want to be open, they want to be free, and they want to be loose while staying connected. So I'm going to come up into the downward dog and one more time to re-show you the sequence so you can see so you can try this for yourself. And let me know how it works for you. If it isn't working for you, I can help you make an adjustment, whatever needs to be done. Now when we come back into the downward dog, that's what we'll do. Now we're just going to stay. Remember to breathe. If you're getting a bit of a head rush here, lift your head up. You don't have to bow down into the floor if it feels that way. And you'd be surprised how quickly you get used to the oxygen flowing in a completely different way. I like to keep bending my knees, making sure I'm staying in my triangle shape. So the longer you stay here with any pose, the more benefit you will feel. The more you'll feel it working, stretching and opening you up. And then to close off, gently come down with your knees and then come back into your child's pose. And reward yourself. This is the reward. Can you feel your body sing? I know I can feel mine sing. Now this is a really good one to counter everything you've done as well. It just lets it settle in. It lets the new habit seep itself in like a lovely little seed. And to let it grow, sometimes you have to wait, sometimes you have to water it even harder. So find where it is for you. If you want to take these sequences further, or if you're happy just to let what you've done be enough, It's all good. It's all good for you. It's all good. And you want to be mindful not to stay in this pose too long or you'll end up falling asleep. You want to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Come on up. And then come and sit back down. Just doing a downward dog pose, just trying it a little every day will work wonders, absolute wonders, magical wonders on your mind and your body, and you'll feel so much stronger. Like you are not weak. You are not incapable. Everything that you are and every potential you have was in there in the seed when you were born. You just got to activate it. And if you're ready to, bring your arms up to the sky. And let it wash over you. Thanks for trying this with me today. Let me know if it works for you, if it doesn't, if it needs anything adjusting. I'm here for you. Namaste.